be them. That's gotta be my endorphins. Okay, as you just saw, the FedEx truck was just here. He dropped off some kind of package, and my guess is that it's my Endorphin Pros. I don't think I've been this excited for the arrival of a package of shoes ever. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go to the front door. With any luck, this is what I think it is. All right, here we go. Should be them. All right, everybody. I think this is the Endorphin Pros. Here we go. Let's get them upstairs and unbox them. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, Calvin. Hey, big boy. How you doing? I think I got my new shoes. Oh boy, big boy. Let's set them down and open them up. It's a good boy. You're a good baby. It's a good baby. Okay, let's get them open. All right, everybody. Hopefully this is in the shot because I can only do this once. Here we go. All right, here we go. It is in fact a Saucony box. And it says Endorphin Pro in White Mutant, size 8.5 US. All right. Here they are. The amazing Saucony Endorphin Pros have arrived. An extra pair of shoelaces in matching neon green. All right, everyone, check them out. Super light, super awesome, and as you can tell, I'm super excited. Before I get them on my feet and lace them up, let's check out the specs. The fit of the Endorphin Pro is true to size, and it's reminiscent of my past favorites from Saucony, like the Kinvara 9 and Zealot ISO 3. It's snug around the midfoot with a good amount of room in the forefoot for toe splay. The shoe's upper is an ultra-thin, slightly stretchy single-layer mesh, reinforced with minimal heat-bonded overlays. When held up to the light, you can see right through the shoe. It sports a fully gusseted tongue made of little more than a double layer of mesh. The collar of the shoe is minimally padded. The heel counter has very little structure. Its form is retained only by striped overlays and extended padding from the collar. It's easily collapsed with your thumb. The footbed is made of a light but luxuriously cushioned form-fitted foam insole that can easily be removed if desired. The eyelet chain is reinforced by a light plastic strip on either side, which are glued or heat bonded into place. Both sets of laces that come with the shoe are flat wound and they provide no stretch. I would classify the Endorphin Pro as a highly cushioned neutral racing shoe. The shoe has an 8mm offset with a 33.5mm stack height in the heel and 25.5mm in the fore. Saucony's Speed Roll technology uses a curved midsole outsole to move you naturally off your midfoot and onto your toes for a quicker gait cycle and increased cadence. It reminds me of Hoka's Meta Rocker system. The new ultralight springy PWRRUN PB midsole is designed to give runners more power return from every step, increasing efficiency. They also claim that it's lighter than their old DevRunner EVA. The star of the Endorphin Pro is Saucony's signature S-curve carbon fiber plate embedded in the midsole. As a result, the shoe is extremely rigid. The plate is designed to snap back from a midfoot or forefoot strike, providing powerful transitions, so running at top speed feels easier and less fatiguing. The outsole uses a thin layer of high abrasion rubber through the forefoot and around the shoe's perimeter. It adds to the shoe's firm feel and provides extra durability against wear over time. All right, everyone, there's finally a break in the rain, so I'm lacing up the Endorphin Pros and getting them outside so we can see what they can do. My intention is to spend about 3 miles easy, somewhere in the 8:15 range, and then I'm going to crank it down to marathon or half marathon pace, somewhere in the low 6s, and we'll see what these puppies are made out of. Hey everybody, first mile down, I ran it in 7:57 despite trying to go very slow. I did a little experiment during that first mile, purposefully trying to land midfoot to rear foot, doing a little heel striking just to see how the midsole would perform. and I was really pleasantly surprised. The power run was very cushioned, very forgiving on a heel strike. All right, mile 2 down. The intention was to run that easy, but I looked down at my watch and I ran it in 7:10. I just finished mile 3, and that also clocked in at 7:10. So the last 2 miles, the only difference that I've made between that and mile 1 is landing purposefully on my midfoot instead of heel striking. And wow, what a difference that makes to this shoe. Suddenly that power run midsole and the S-shaped carbon fiber plate just kick in and absolutely launch you forward. That is not hyperbole. I'm still not putting in a ton of effort here with this run. I'm just taking it easy, doing what feels good. I'm down to 7:15s again. The closest running experience that I can liken these shoes to is really like a souped up Hoka Rincon. And I don't mean to hype it up. I don't mean to say more than I really feel here. But these shoes are incredible. I just can't. I'm having trouble coming to terms with the fact that they're so soft and so squishy. And yet I'm moving so fast, so effortlessly. All right, everyone. I'm gonna take on a couple of hills here. Try to wear my legs out a little bit. And then I'm gonna kick it into gear. Get my pace down to the low 6s. Do a lot more forefoot striking and see what I have to say. See you soon. Hey everyone, I ran mile 5 at 6:11 pace. I ran mile 6 at 6:10 pace. And I couldn't believe I was moving that fast. These shoes definitely cut down on the amount of effort you have to put in to move quick. Even now, I'm running at 6:50 pace and still able to talk to you comfortably. The rain has started up again. And I'm happy to say that the treads on these shoes allow me to handle cornering even in wet conditions with ease. I'm not slipping at all, and that's good news. The uppers on these shoes are incredibly light and breathable. You can see my socks through the tops of the shoes. And the good news is, despite the fact that it's raining, these shoes are not taking on any water. The upper mesh material seems to be so light that it's just kind of running off. They do not feel any heavier after having been running in the rain for about 45 minutes. The laces are staying nice and tight. I don't feel like the shoe is loosened up on me at all over the run. The uppers fit nice and snug, the way a racing upper should. I'm not experiencing any slippage in the heel, despite the lack of structure there. The tongue hasn't moved, and I think that's mainly to the fact that it's gusseted down inside the upper of the shoe. As far as the midsole goes, it's soft, it's luxurious, and yet super springy. That's a feat that you rarely see in a shoe. It's just amazing. During the first mile of my run, when I was spending my time on my midfoot and the rear of my foot, doing a lot of heel striking purposefully, The shoe was very soft and forgiving, but it did not feel like a performance shoe. It felt more like an easy run shoe. But during mile 2, when I consciously moved to more of a midfoot strike, this shoe came alive. Not only did the PWRRUN midsole seem to get springier, but suddenly I was engaging that S-shaped carbon fiber plate, and it was launching me forward. I spent miles 3 and 4 of this run running hills just to see how it would go, and it was great. It was for miles 5 and 6 of this run where I really cranked up my pace. I consciously was striking purely on my forefoot, and with very little effort, I was maintaining my half marathon racing pace, and it did not feel like I was putting in half marathon race pace effort. The carbon fiber plate in these shoes absolutely comes to life if you're a midfoot or forefoot striker. This is my first experience with a carbon fiber shoe, and I've got to say, the Saucony Endorphin Pro has been an absolutely wonderful introduction to this shoe technology. I know I'll be tempted to run in these constantly at this point, but I'm going to try to hold back from temptation and save them for race day, because I know eventually race days will return, and I want these on my feet at the start line. What an amazing shoe. Thank you, Saucony. You hit it out of the park with this one. As always, people, stay healthy, stay strong. Peace out for now. Bye-bye.